It's hot. Very, very hot. Hey guys, welcome to the Weekly Drip, the show where two music nerds create weird and wacky hot sauces based on their favorite songs. I'm your co-host, Mike King.
And I'm your co-host, Wyatt Dozier.
Make sure to catch up on our podcast, Getting Sauce, for the first part to this episode. Today's episode is based on last week's Getting Sauce podcast, What's That Smell?, where we broke down Nirvana's 1991 hit, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Over the course of that episode, Wyatt and I decided to make sauces that included scents similar to Teen Spirit deodorant, such as strawberry or other fruit flavors. Let's see how we took those ideas and turned them into hot sauce.
Flavor notes.
For my sauce, I'm including some ancho chili peppers. We talked about a nice flavor, maybe a little bit more mild than others that makes you smile, as per the song lyrics. So I decided that these would be a nice basic kind of flavor. I've never worked with them before, so very good chance this turns out very poorly, but we're gonna go for it anyways. I'm also including strawberries. Of course, Teen Spirit deodorant is a strawberry sweet scent, so gonna try to make kind of a strawberry jam to go into the sauce, which I think is a pretty unique idea. Hopefully Wyatt doesn't do the same thing. I thought an interesting kind of ingredient that could go with the strawberries would be some peanut butter. So I'm gonna try to make my own peanut butter to make kind of a peanut butter and jelly type hot sauce. To accompany the sweet flavor of those strawberries, I'm gonna go ahead and use a nice apple cider vinegar, not quite as harsh as the regular white vinegar that we normally use. And to make that strawberry jam nice and sweet, I'm gonna add just a little bit of sugar, not nearly as much as I did on our previous episode, but still just a little bit to give it that nice sweet taste that makes you smile. And because I have never made a hot sauce without salt, and I don't know that I would like a hot sauce without salt, I'm gonna throw just a little bit of salt to taste in the final product.
Alright, so here are all of the ingredients that I've got lined up to put in this sauce. So bringing the heat, we've got two different sources. One, my roasted habaneros here, and also bringing the strawberry flavor that we explicitly talked about in the episode, a strawberry jalapeno jam.
Hopefully Wyatt doesn't do the same thing.
That's going to be something that sets this apart from your run-of-the-mill mango salsa. The acids coming from the apple cider vinegar, again bringing a little bit of that funk. And then your standard salsa ingredients. You've got your tomato, your lime, your onion, and a couple mangoes that are kind of past their prime at this point that I'm still hoping will be good enough to make some sauce with. So let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead and cook these peppers down a little bit. Just like last episode, I think I've got just a little bit too many peppers compared to my amount of vinegar, so might just add some water to cut that.
All right, it's blending time. Let's do this. So we're starting with our pepper base here. Gonna dip out my roasted habaneros. Drop those puppies right in there. We're gonna go pretty light on the habaneros because we want to make this a fairly mild sauce. So only throwing a few in there. Next up will be our tomatoes. Mango chunks. Onion. That might be too much onion, but whatever, I like onions. And if it is, we'll even it out with some of this delicious strawberry jalapeno jam. And the all-important lime. Lime it up. The one episode where I don't wear my glasses, I get shot in the face with citric acid. Further into the acidic game, and one other thing that's going to set this apart from a salsa, a little bit of apple cider.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and add in all our ingredients here to the food processor. First off, the peppers. Just a little bit of that vinegar and water still in there. Then we'll go for the strawberries. I decided not to cook these because I thought a nice, fresh, fruity taste would be good in there. These are just shelled peanuts. I didn't have that many because they took forever to shell, and I don't know how to make peanut butter, so I didn't. So we're just gonna throw them in and see how it goes. Some sugar to make the strawberry jam, and just a little bit of salt. A little bit more. That ought to do. Now let's go ahead and blend it up.
Blending time. Throw a little pepper spray. Hey, I just had an idea.
Guys, I gotta tell you, it smells awful. It kind of looks awful too. I'm not ready to try this.
As long as we're trying to add mango components to this, how about one of my favorite hangover cures? Mango flavored body armor. You want to sponsor the show, people at Body Armor, go ahead.
It looks like a chunky peanutty salsa. Smells kind of like you threw up yesterday's PB&J sandwich, but there's no accounting for taste, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot.
Let's try right out of the blender.
Okay.
Ooh.
It tastes a lot better than it smells.
Okay, so this is very different from everything that I've made so far because there's no simmering involved. This is just fresh ingredients straight into the blender.
You get a lot of the strawberry, a lot of the sugar. The peppers are very mild.
So it's noticeably more chunky. A lot of these components that haven't broken down, simmered down, and it's a lot more crisp tasting, a lot more, it's hard to describe, a noticeably higher vegetable-like flavor. It does, it just tastes like liquefied salsa, which is exactly what I was going for.
The chunky peanuts were not the way to go. Making a peanut butter beforehand that would blend in more seamlessly would have been a good idea. It does taste kind of like a spicy peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Not my best, probably not my worst. We'll leave it at that.
Not bad at all. Okay, you don't even really smell the onion, you just smell the strawberries and the mangoes, which is, I guess, exactly what deodorant does. But it tastes fruity, it tastes fresh, it tastes delicious. This is exactly what I think a hot sauce that smells like Teen Spirit would taste like. And unlike the ones that we had before, it's not overwhelmingly spicy. This is something that I think a normal person, I think this is something that a person with a lower spice tolerance could probably handle pretty well. Not exactly capturing the vibe of grunge per se, but definitely Teen Spirit deodorant. So I'm gonna call this one a success.
All right, guys, that's it for the weekly drip. Make sure to comment on this video to let us know who made the better sauce, me or Wyatt. Also, make sure you like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos. Make sure to catch up on our podcast, Getting Sauce, to see where we actually come up with the recipes for these hot sauces we're making. It's available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere else you can find podcasts. This video was produced and recorded by Mike King and Wyatt Dozier. Big thank you to our amazing editor, Zia Fox, and my camerawoman, also a huge thank you to Nirvana for writing an excellent song that inspired these sauces.
And now, to both ease the burning sensation in my mouth and also to play you out, a tribute to Weird Al Yankovic and his parody video of Smells Like Teen Spirit, a water gargling rendition of the song.